Welcome back, focused learners. Today's explainer, well, it's really all about academic survival. We're looking at how to actually thrive in the modern academic landscape. We're on a mission today to comprehensively map out the 10 critical and completely free AI tools that are going to define academic success in 2026. If you're kind of tired of endlessly piecing together your workflow and just want a direct, structured look at exactly what you should be using to study smarter, not harder, you are absolutely in the right place.
So think about this. How do you process more content in a single semester than a 1980s scholar did in their entire career? Crazy, right? It sounds like a total exaggeration, but honestly, it's just the reality of today's massive information overload. Contrast that isolated 1980s scholar, whose main hurdle was simply finding the information, with us today. We're literally drowning in it. Because of that, we really need to completely reframe how we view artificial intelligence. These tools, they aren't some shortcut to just cheat your way to a degree. No way. They are a mandatory force multiplier for your critical thinking. They handle the mechanical processing so your brain can actually focus on the deep stuff, analysis and synthesis.
Okay, let's dive right into this academic toolkit. We'll be breaking this down into 5 functional categories. 1. The universal AI tutors. 2. Deep research and verification. 3. Writing and study organization. 4. Visual design and presentations. And finally, 5. Amplifying your human intellect. Let's get to it.
Let's start with our first workstation, category number 1, the universal AI tutors. These are your conversational mentors and logic engines.
We've got 2 absolute heavyweights in the conversational AI space right now. First up, the incredibly versatile giant ChatGPT. And second, the 100% free open-source powerhouse, DeepSeek AI. Both are totally essential, but as you'll see, they serve very different foundational purposes in your day-to-day.
Let's compare their specific strengths. ChatGPT is essentially your broad-use mentor. But here's the secret sauce. It completely relies on prompt engineering. If you just type, "explain quantum mechanics," you're going to get generic textbook text. Boring. But if a physics student prompts it to say, "explain the double-slit experiment including the mathematical treatment of wave functions and implications for the Copenhagen interpretation," boom, suddenly ChatGPT becomes this highly advanced, personalized tutor. You do always have to verify its facts, though, because of the hallucination risk. Conversely, if you're a budget-conscious student, DeepSeek's R1 model is a total game-changer. It gives you premium reasoning capabilities completely for free. And what's really amazing is its chain of thought transparency. You can literally watch the AI's logic unfold step by step for mathematical proofs or coding solutions. It's an incredible learning tool, not just a quick answer machine. Plus, if you have data privacy concerns with your research, you can run DeepSeek locally using tools like Llama, meaning your data never even leaves your machine. How cool is that?
Moving right along to Category 2, Deep Research and Verification. These are the heavy lifters, the tools built specifically to process massive documents and verify hard facts.
Now, what's really interesting about this next group is how these 3 specific tools, Claude, Perplexity AI, and Google Notebook LM, solve 3 entirely different research pain points. Let's break them down one by one so you know exactly when to use which.
Look at this number, 200,000. That is the massive context window in words that Anthropic's Claude can process in a single session. This is absolutely transformative for heavy academic writing. I mean, imagine a history student uploading an entire digitized archive of Ottoman tax records. Claude can instantly analyze that massive dataset and identify taxation patterns across provinces, all while generating text that perfectly mimics a formal, peer-reviewed academic tone. Sure, it might be a tiny bit slower than ChatGPT, but for long-form, heavy-duty research, Claude is completely unmatched.
Then, we have Perplexity AI. While other models really struggle with up-to-date data, Perplexity functions as a live, real-time search engine. So, if a political science student needs to compare 2026 renewable energy policies across Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar, Perplexity synthesizes the live web and gives you a structured response with direct, clickable citations to government documents. It prioritizes strict factual accuracy over creative brainstorming. And honestly, that is exactly what you need for a rigorous bibliography.
And rounding out our research trio is Google Notebook LM. This one has a literal superpower, zero hallucination. Because the AI is restricted to strictly pulling from your uploaded PDFs and lectures, it simply cannot invent facts. But the absolute best part is the final step in its workflow. It can actually turn your dense academic text into an engaging audio podcast. Seriously, a biology student could upload a massive chapter on cellular respiration, generate an AI podcast, and listen to a factually perfect 2-host discussion all about mitochondria while just commuting on the train. It's brilliant.
All right, let's transition to Category 3, Writing and Study Organization. These are the workspaces that keep you sane and, of course, polish up your final outputs.
For this category, we're looking at two primary recommendations, Notion AI and Grammarly. Think of Notion AI as your organizational cortex. It keeps everything in one place to prevent that exhausting friction of context switching. And Grammarly, even just on its free tier, acts as your invisible editor for real-time text enhancement.
Let's look at what Notion AI can actually do in practice. Say you're a medical student. You can drop a 50-page pathology chapter right into Notion. The AI will instantly summarize the diagnostic criteria for you. But more importantly, it can automatically create a spaced repetition steady schedule and generate flashcards right there in your workspace. Just remember, the golden rule of computing still applies here. Garbage in, garbage out. The AI is really only as good as the notes you feed into it.
And that brings us to a really vital reality check regarding Grammarly. Look, Grammarly is brilliant, especially for non-native English speakers. If you're drafting a really delicate email to a professor, it'll fix your tone, flag passive voice, and make sure your phrasing is professional. But we have to impartially note its functional limitation here. Relying on an AI to structure your actual arguments, well, that's going to yield work that is grammatically perfect but intellectually hollow. As the quote says, it is a polishing tool, not a thinking tool. Keep that in mind.
Let's move on to our fourth functional category, visual design in presentations. Communicating complex ideas visually is pretty much an absolute requirement in modern academia.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the landscape of design has been completely democratized. You really don't need to be a graphic designer anymore. Tools like Canva AI, Nano Banana, and Gamma.app cover virtually every visual need a student could possibly encounter today.
Let's contrast Canva AI and Nano Banana for a second. Canva is obviously famous for its magic design feature. You can just type climate change impacts on Gulf agriculture, and it instantly generates a fully structured poster with placeholders and coherent colors. The risk there? Visual homogenization. Basically, every student's project starts to look exactly the same. Nano Banana, on the other hand, solves a highly specific problem, visual consistency. If a biology student needs to generate multiple diagrams of a cellular structure, or say a literature student is creating a storyboard, Nano Banana maintains the exact identity of the character or object across different scenes and styles. It even accepts sketches and photos as input. You do have to watch out for the limited free daily quotas, though.
Finally, for visual tools, we've got Gamma.app. I like to call this a presentation accelerator. Imagine this. It's midnight, you have a huge presentation due tomorrow, and you only have a basic text outline on machine learning. We've all been there, right? Well, step 1, input that outline. Step 2, the AI automatically suggests layouts, typography, and visualizations. Step 3, you export a fully formatted, cohesive slideshow. Yes, it trades granular, pixel-perfect control for massive time savings, but it preserves hours of your night right before a deadline. A total lifesaver. Now, let's transition to our final, and honestly, perhaps the most crucial section, amplifying your human intellect. We really need to understand the limits of the machine.
So the crucial point is this. Building a trustworthy mental framework requires knowing exactly where these tools fail mechanically. Let's look at the 2026 warning labels. ChatGPT, it will still hallucinate facts. DeepSeek lacks real-time web access, so please don't ask it for today's news. Notebook LM is strictly limited to what you upload. It won't pull external context to save its life. Canva risks making your work look exactly like your classmates, and Gamma sacrifices that granular design control. Being a top-tier student means navigating these explicit functional limitations smartly and objectively. Which leaves us with this final, profound question. When an AI can process a textbook, summarize the data, and design a presentation in mere seconds, what is the true value of your human intellect? The answer is that AI polishes and processes, but it does not and cannot replace the fundamental cognitive work of learning. Your true academic excellence lies in how you analyze that data, evaluate its worth, and creatively synthesize it into something entirely new. Master these 10 tools, and there's literally no limit to what you can achieve. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.